did you actually go to school to learn more about the media space, graphic design and stuff like that?
I'll tell you the truth, it's accidental. Right?
Tell us more about the internet.
The internet gives you the opportunity to work with someone. For example, most of my clients are in America, not in Nigeria. Right? Yes.
You don't leave us behind.
No. No.
Hi there, it's YeYeTalk Podcast, where we deal with the real, everyday lifestyle and experiences. Learning and growth is the watchword, baby. I'm Ivy, your awesome host, and I'll be leading you in this segment of conversation with the amazing Olisa. How you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome to YeYeTalk Podcast.
Love to be here.
Really?
Yeah,
Make
really.
some noise for YeYe Podcast. He loves to be here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like you to talk about yourself,
Okay.
so that we'll know some things about you.
Sure. I'll just start from my background, basically. You know, right from time I've been very curious about a lot of things.
Okay.
Yes, and I feel like the curiosity was inside me for a long time, and it bothered me almost. So when I got this job as a graphic designer, right, and the job was terrible. You know, I was basically being paid like minimum wage, about less than minimum wage. I was paid 17K per month.
Wow.
Yes, that was how I was paid, and they were like promising me, after 3 months you get paid 25K.
35.
25.
Oh, 25.
I quit after 2 months.
So
Right.
this was happening around what time?
This was happening around 2021.
Okay, right after the COVID lockdown.
Yes,
Okay.
after the COVID lockdown.
So the experience, was it the money or was it the passion? You didn't have the passion for the job. That was why you saw the money as meager. Oh.
No, I knew my worth. Yes. And it's something, it's something a lot of people kind of don't really fully grasp what you mean by you know your worth. You know,
Yeah.
it's okay to be paid low
Okay.
for a short while, then actually go on. But it's also okay to realize when you're being exploited.
Okay, talking about knowing your worth and all of that, tracing your background, did you actually go to school to learn more about the media space, graphic design and stuff like that? Or is it something that it was accidental? Because, you know, these days everybody's a content creator, a media personality accidentally. Or is it something that you have nursed over and over again?
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth, it's accidental. Right? Because
Okay.
I've always loved tech. From from I was born, I would say from I was born, because I knew that I've always had a fascination for computers and all that. So when I first had my experience doing graphic designing was when I was 9. Literally.
At 9?
Yes. So
Awesome.
I was learning in this roadside computer school, you know, where you know
Cut
how
and join.
yeah.
Cut and join school.
Exactly. You know how all these mechanic boys will learn, you know, where if you don't get it right, they go straight for you, that kind of thing. So that was what I was learning, right?
Okay.
And the man happened to like use me as per he can't pay me because I'm a small boy.
Oh.
You understand? So, but I was good at my work.
And you were working for him?
Yes,
So at that moment, you were developing?
I was developing.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Great. Now, we're looking at entrepreneurship and education. And Olisa has been an awesome person. He has given us the instances where he worked as a graphic designer. And all of these things has molded him to who he is today. So let's look at your journey. From the time you moved as a graphic designer, working and earning 17K,
Yes.
was promised 25. But did you wait up to the moment to get the 25?
No,
You,
I
Jackma?
quit before it.
You quit? Okay.
Yes.
So how was it quitting? Why did you quit? And then what did you do afterwards, after quitting?
Yeah, so I quit kind of spontaneously, even though it has been on my mind for a long time, right? But when I started to quit, I just decided to quit. And then I remember having this convo with my parents after I quit the job about me quitting the job and them looking at me like I was crazy, you know that, you know.
Job hard for Nigeria.
Yeah, people are looking for a job and you're quitting job.
Ah.
Yeah, that's not, like it was crazy, you know. So
I get it.
I basically had to show them that I knew what I was talking about, you know. And it was a very hard process because I literally have like every morning I literally have this talk with them saying that why did I quit? That you know people are looking for jobs. You know? Yes. So but it opened me into like exploring who I actually am.
Okay.
You know, so I read a lot of books. A lot.
Wow.
Right? So I read about 45 non-fiction books in 2020 and I read
avid
other
reader.
Yes, I read a lot.
Okay.
Right. Yes. and that really helped my mindset. Yes.
Books like 20 Ways to Make Money, 15 Ways to Be Rich,
No.
28 Ways. So what kind of books? The non-fiction.
Those books are
How
those
did
kind
it?
of books. Although,
Okay.
I always recommend, when you want to start, just read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I always recommend that as the starting. But then you can progress into biographies. That's my favorite.
Okay, are you saying, the moment where you are at the time of confusion, when you feel like you're not achieving, you're not fulfilling purpose, so there are some certain books that will unlock your vision, and these are the books you're recommending.
100%.
Oh, for the viewers, please listen to these books that he's recommending at the moment where you really don't know what to do next, you really don't know where to place your feet. So some of this book will unlock the potential inherent in you. So some of them,
like Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay.
One beautiful thing about Rich Dad Poor Dad is it really helps you visualize things like assets, liabilities, and also helps you to realize the pros and cons of the school system. There are a lot of people that feel like they are actually in Unilag right now. They are studying for years and they hope to get a 100K per month job. I know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people that earning 100 and something K every month is the dream job for them. You understand? These people have not really realized that. I'm not saying it's bad to go to school. I'm not saying anything like that.
So he's not saying school is scam.
No, I'm not saying school is scam.
Okay.
But I'll be honest.
School is scam.
Kind of. You understand? Like,
okay.
Yeah, because the system, knowledge is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Education is a beautiful thing. The system behind it has exploited people and exploited students. They know how desperate we are, students and young people are to learn, and they know how desperate we are to actually earn a good living, and they use that against us. These are against us. So I would say that a lot of people are going to school to get a job to make money, can actually be more creative when it comes to making money.
So are you saying that whatever people learn in school actually does not translate to money-making skills?
Doesn't directly translate.
It doesn't directly translate.
Yes.
So which are other ways you are suggesting that people could actually make this money without the school system?
Oh, that's easy actually. The internet. The internet is the
Is
best
it
place.
those ones that sleep?
No.
Not sleep? The internet?
No go scam. That's how.
Tell us more about the internet. Let's know the internet.
There are a few reasons why I feel like the internet is the best place to make money.
Okay.
But one is it's global.
I need to learn too because I need to make this money.
Yeah.
The money where we get, yo. What?
Sorry.
We never get. I never get.
Oh yeah. Anytime we want more. So,
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
So it's
So
a
tell
infinite
us-
destination. But the main reasons why I feel the internet is one of the best places is because number one, it's global, not local. Right? That is a very key word because when you're doing business, physical business, let's say you have an office somewhere in Lekki, somewhere in Surulere.
Yeah.
If you're doing the physical business, you're mostly dealing to people in your local environment, people around you.
I agree.
The internet gives you the opportunity to work with someone. For example, most of my clients are in America, not in Nigeria. Right? Yes.
You don't leave us behind.
No. Which it directly translates to the second point. So I feel the internet is good because you can work with people that are in a country with a better standard of living.
Okay.
What $50 is to somebody in America is
not.
completely different from what it is to
I
someone in
agree with
Nigeria, relative to the average income, right? So if someone gives you $50, that is about 65K by this current rate, right?
Okay.
And it was higher when dollar was higher, right? So if someone gives you that and gives you that next week and gives you that a week after,
It's something.
Then
That's
think about it.
That's people's monthly salary.
yes,
Or
because
more.
65 times 4, you're basically getting about 260 or so, about.
And it's one of those things you run around for
And
money.
yes, exactly.
I get it. I get it.
But the problem is that it's very what's it called? It's a whole learning process to actually do this on the internet, especially as a Nigerian. I've had a lot of clients that when I told them about Nigeria, they ran away.
Sorry, they've spoiled it for us.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. And next up, I would like to know about one of the greatest job you've done that you found some level of fulfillment, some level of growth, and you feel like this is a turning point for me as an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Is it the turning point for me in my job in media space?
Yes.
Yeah.
So before I really get into that part, I would like to say currently I'm not doing any personal freelance stuff because of the agency. I have an agency, like I have 2 companies, Genie Designs and Genie Media, that I'm running now, right? But most of the turning points in my life was my personal stuff.
Okay.
You know, for example, the 2 particular ones was working with some people at the YeYe team, that is Kanye West, the rapper. Yes, so
is it the real Kanye West?
the actual Kanye West.
The Kanye.
Kanye, yes.
Tell us more. The viewers want to know more. Tell us more.
Yeah.
We love this kind of juicy gist. So
Yeah.
how was it?
Really crazy. Really. Because first off, me personally, I'm a big fan of the rapper. Not of the personality currently, but I'm a big fan of the rapper.
Okay.
I love the music. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I've been following this page called Kanye's Post on Instagram that has like almost 200,000 followers, but following only Kanye, right? So I was following the page and I found out that they actually had a YouTube channel, but their YouTube channel had horrible thumbnails, right? And since I do design, and I knew how to design thumbnails, I decided to start like working for the account.
Okay.
Right? Now, the woman behind the account actually like began working for Kanye. Right. Yeah, so she began working for Kanye, and I was opportune to work for this. Kanye has a new product line called Yeezy Pods.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it. Okay.
I've heard about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Yeezy Pods. And so I worked on the for the first public thumbnail, for the first public video of the Yeezy Pods. I was the one that designed the thumbnail.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
It taught me a lot of things too, because number one, it taught me that some of these people who are in the entertainment industry are really, really like, they understand a lot of things that people don't realize. For example, as a designer, I use the font, a particular font, and the Kanye's team was like, Kanye only likes this font called Helvetica, right? And I should only use this font, and this is the font he likes. And I knew, these people are actually very picky about the nitty-gritty, like the smallest colors, the smallest detail.
Yeah.
And then the second person that I feel like was the turning point was when I worked with Wizkid manager.
Jadapi?
No, not
Sunday
Sunday Array. Yes. So Sunday Array.
Okay.
That was a cool experience, and I got to see like Wizkid headies and some of the awards and stuff.
You
like
traveled?
that. Sorry?
Right here in Nigeria?
No, right here. Yes. In Surulere here.
Okay.
Yes, because he has a branch of his company called List Entertainment.
Okay, that's Sunday Array himself?
Sunday Array, yes.
Oh, great.
Sunday Array. So I had the chance seeing some of Wizkid's headies, and I had the chance seeing some of the Made in Lagos plaques, and I also saw like a lot of pictures of Sunday Array and different cool celebrities like Chris Brown, you know.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I envy you guys. Now you've been doing so great, right? With your designs.
Yeah.
I would like to know what's your ritual like before you come out in this your element and putting out what this brand we desire and will be so interested in. What are your rituals like? Did you consult any juju? What do you do to get all of? Let's get your ritual. What's the trick? What is the secret?
No, I feel like anyone that is really, and this is something that I tell people and they tell me I'm just saying it to say it. Don't if you feel like making money is what you're all about. To me personally, personal opinion, that's incredibly shallow.
Okay.
The very definition of money is for exchange of values. Think about value first.
Money for exchange of value. Think about value. Olisa 2024.
2024 market. Yeah, but think about value first.
Okay.
Because I've studied a lot of people. Yes. There's this quote by Michael Jackson who said study the greats and become greater. I've studied a lot of greats. And the most common theme I find is money is just a small variable in the equation, and it's only a byproduct of value. The sooner people realize that, the better. And the reason why Nigeria is where it is right now is because a lot of people are only on money.
Money,
Yes.
The drive for money.
The drive for money
Takes away the value that people intend to impute.
100%.
Oh, okay.
100%. Needs to be desire, needs to be drive, needs to be purpose. You understand? Like, you see, in history, Alexander the Great, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, everyone has drive. Mark Zuckerberg turned down $1 million at the age of 17. That is a whole lot of money for a 17-year-old. And 2 years later, created Facebook at the age of 19, was offered $1 billion, turned that down. So it's that is obvious. Like there's something bigger than that, and the world has a way of repaying people that understand that there's something bigger than that, right? If you look at Elon Musk, who has like the most valuable car company called Tesla in the world.
Yeah.
In 2008, that was almost non-existent. It almost went bankrupt. It was like weeks from bankruptcy. You know, when he even earned in the late 90s, he earned $100 and something million. He split those two money into the two companies called Tesla and SpaceX. He had none. He was sleeping in his friend's house. This is someone that
Wait. Now, at this moment,
yeah.
this big man, I don't know. Maybe I've not gotten that money that... Why will somebody like that make that kind of decision? When I heard that kind of decision, he had so much money, but he decided to be staying in a friend's house. Again, with all the whole money.
He's the richest quarter in the world.
So why? So I feel like make money, chop money. Balance life.
100. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Like, look, there are two types of people, right?
Okay.
Yes. And I respect both of them. I respect both of them.
I am team chop, work and chop.
Yes. Sometimes I am team work and chop.
But sometimes.
But I have days where I feel like
work.
Yes.
And
I
then
feel
invest
like
back.
there is more purpose. There are much more things to do. I mean, I'm someone who believes in impact. You know? So I don't, there are things that don't faze me. Even though the turning points in my life with Wizkid manager and with this whole Kanye stuff, it did not really I did not change my identity to please. Because I knew myself. Everybody has a journey. Everybody has a destination.
That's true.
You understand? You know, you can't tell Wizkid of 13 years ago and Wizkid of now is completely different.
It's a whole different.
Yeah, so now imagine the amount of insults he got 13 years ago and imagine if you can have that same insult today.
Not at all. Not possible.
And then visualize him knowing where he'll be 13 years ago. Would he not know his words? Right? That's what should happen.
Now, you're sounding so serious. I want to ask, in your play element, when you are not busy at work, how do you cool off?
See,
don't tell me you read. Oh,
number
music.
one, I'm a music guy. I love music a lot. I'm obsessed with music. I'm obsessed.
Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Tiwa, Yemi Alade, Simi.
Tiwa.
Okay. So music. That means you go party, you go clubbing.
No.
How do you enjoy the music?
I can only go somewhere
how do you enjoy the music?
if someone just casually invites me to it.
Okay.
I don't make that decision to
You're
go
a home
anywhere
person.
myself. Yeah.
Girls will really love home guys, so they will not be cheated on. That's another story.
He's not hearing from me. Let's not go and comment on the video saying that, but this guy cheated on me. I'm like, happens.
Okay, so okay, thank you for giving us your ritual before heading on to all of these things. Now, what would be your advice for a whole lot of people out there trying to find their feet in their different potential and at the same time trying to come into the media space as well? Okay, so what would be your advice to everyone out there?
Yeah, I think I have a couple.
Okay.
Number one is, I think if you want to enter the media space as a business owner, rather than a freelancer, if you want to enter as a freelancer, this is different, and I'll talk about that. But as a business owner, if you want to enter as a business owner, the right team is the best advice I can give.
The right team.
That is the best advice because for Genie Designs and Genie Media, we have changed our team about maybe 4 times or so, right? And some constant stayed, right? Okay. So, but most of the time we change our team because we found out that team is a big part of any business.
Teamwork,
growth.
definitely.
Yes, but if you want to enter the media space on your own as a person, as a freelancer, then just know how to post on social media and have a good portfolio.
Okay.
Because the truth is, a lot of people don't care as much. People really overestimate the value of high followers. A lot of people don't care as much. I agree with you. Yes, a lot of people don't care because it's just like saying, for example, on my Instagram, I have just 100 and something followers. And
people defining you by that.
Yes.
People define you by that. I feel people define people by their social media, their posts, and
it depends.
And their numbers.
It depends.
And does it make sense?
Well, I feel it depends.
Okay.
Because I feel like the richer or more exposed the person is, the more they don't really define you by that, but they define you by your actual work. Right? And then the lower, not lower is a bad word, but the more general the person is, the more average a person is, they define you by that 100%. right? So, for example, why did the lady I worked with who connected me with the Kanye team, why did she not work with someone that was much bigger than me? Sometimes I think about that,
Yeah.
Yes, I think about that a lot. But, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. We still have some more questions for you, please. Now, the media space as a designer, do you intend kind of extending your work into other forms of media? Is there a plan of having a broader one, having maybe the video editing, all of other media forms incorporated in your media
No,
platform?
it's already happening.
It's already happening.
Yes. So
Okay.
yes. So for example, if you need what is it called? If someone needs a video ad, for example, let's say a video ad for their business
So
or their
like you
brand.
run an advert agency?
Yeah, we will do it. We're not
Wow.
running the adverts, but we're doing digital marketing.
Okay.
We are creating the ad.
You're creating the ad.
Yes. I do plan on actually launching an ad agency, but not now. I feel like it's such a gamble. That agency needs a lot of I need to learn it specifically myself
Okay.
to be able to even
Run
get
it.
other people under it. So I will know what is going on. It's such an easy industry to steal money from, actually. It's so easy. In fact, if I really want to gamble, I don't even need to do Yahoo. Let me just run an ad agency, because if I charge someone 100K for an ad and I pay 30K worth of ad, you wouldn't even know, because you're not even experienced in the field. Yes. So, and me, I'm a customer first person, and I feel like my work will speak for itself. So I don't have any interest in scamming anybody.
Oh, okay. Talking about scam, what is your take in scam? Do you think people scamming, can you justify them? You feel like, oh, Nigeria, the high rate of poverty, people are suffering and struggling. Do you justify what these people do? And have you, at any time of your life,
Tried.
tried it?
This is a question that what's it called? This is a question that, if anybody answers honestly, it's a big controversial question, and I'm going to answer it honestly because I'm not afraid of being controversial.
Okay.
Yes, I've not tried to do Yahoo personally. I have taught people how to do Yahoo initially, and it's like how I'm a tech person.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I teach software engineering on my free time till now. Yes,
I'll sign up for your class.
if you want. But so I don't practice it, but if you ask me, if people, not now, but then, if people ask me any question like, how does this VPN work, or how does this work, I'll just explain it, and I always felt free explaining it. I was naive, but the older I got, the more I realized how messed up it is, and people don't like me saying it's messed up because people are saying circumstance. No,
Yeah. So it's
I don't
not,
believe. I believe
justify
it's only
it.
circumstance when you're at your lowest point. But if you have the internet, have access to internet, and you're saying circumstance making you scam, but you have
Yeah.
access to internet, are you crazy?
It doesn't
It's
make
like
sense.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And what I see is a lot of people leaving the whole circumstance excuse because it's getting old, quite frankly. And they're now going to the excuse of, we are repaying the white men. I don't know if you've heard this kind of
I
stuff.
think
That
I've
this
heard
is what
it,
the white
yeah.
people have done to me.
Yeah.
That is also wrong, because it's like saying that's the only way you can prove your worth to the people that oppress you. The only way you can prove your worth is not by creating something, but by scamming them. They can prove their worth by creating things and building new things, making a name for themselves. You can only prove your worth by being the rat. That's the only way you can prove your worth.
That's horrible.
You understand?
That's
And
horrible.
yes, and I tell people, anybody in the tech space will know that it's so easy to catch your boys by the American. It's so easy. If the FBI wants to catch everybody, they will.
Really?
They will. But the problem is they don't want to catch everybody. They will only catch people that took too much of the pie. Right? Because if you look at the history of America and you look at the drug revolution, you find out that drugs were much more accessible to black people than white people, because it destroys us. You understand?
And then they encourage you. They just
And
allow.
they just allow
the
it, and they
blacks
allow
to keep taking it.
the music industry
Yeah.
supporting the drug, and a lot of youths are being influenced by it. You're
Yeah.
kidnapping, you're raping the youth of their identity, and that is what is going on in Africa right now. Right? They know that we have some more talented youths, tech savvy youths that can create something.
I get it.
But
So they want to use this to a means of deviation.
It's 100% deviation. Our next generation is almost lost.
I guess everybody's a content creator. And what's the content? I don't know. Wow.
Everybody, the content creator is
Wow,
like,
thank you for that insight. And then let's
Yeah.
get to his personal You know what I'm talking about. Now, we know you, Olisa, the outer you. Could you please give us any 5 things that we don't know about you? People, it's not common. It's not common to people. But then it's a privilege in this podcast, YeYeTalk Podcast, for us to know those 5 things that people out there don't really know about you. Let's go on number 1.
Well, I do have some traits that I double-edged sword. Like, rebellious.
Oh, he's rebellious?
Yes.
But then, let's be clear. Is it to authority?
Now I say it's a double-edged sword.
Okay, double. Okay.
Because it works both ways, you understand? Like, it helps me a lot of times. Really. I've been in a lot of spaces whereby it almost drew me out from a crowd. And it gives me a lot of respect. But there are times when it just like, I'll ask myself, is it really necessary?
You could drown. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's one. Second one. What is that thing that the public do not really know about you?
Maybe the fact that I don't want to sound narcissistic, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I am, like, mentally, right? I've not found a lot of people like me. And I don't want it to sound like a narcissist.
Okay.
Or something. I'm
no
just
insults?
saying my honest opinion.
Okay, so you're feeling that you really will not connect so much with so many people because they are not sharing the kind of vision, the drive.
Yes, for the longest, like you can see me now, I'm almost like I talk where I'm confident. For the longest, I wasn't. When I was in secondary school, when I was like SS1 or something, my report card, they literally wrote, Olisa is smart boys, antisocial. Yes.
Those kind of boys that will not talk. You know they noise making list. I know.
No. Then.
Okay, then, but now
I kind of go fresh and give it to her. I mean, I had to.
So even at then,
yes.
Is there no college sweetheart? There was.
No.
How did you do it?
No. Someone drew me out
of
my shell.
Gam. As a woman.
Yes,
we men. Behind every man, there is
a woman. No. I agree with that, actually. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So a girl drew me out of my shell, and she kind of, gave me like more oomph,
for the socialization part of it.
But I will not give her 100% of the credit. I will give books 100% of the credit.
Oh.
No, sorry, I'll give books 70% of the credit.
70, and then she
did a good job.
Okay.
A very good job, because she kind of made me more colorful, made my life more colorful. I kind of looked forward to going to school those days. Right. Yes.
Okay, that's you've talked about 2. The next one, what is that thing that the public doesn't? How you eat, how you sleep. Tell her, do you snore? Maybe I want to know.
I don't snore, but well, at least I used to be like a video game addict.
Used to. So what happened?
I think I'll still come back to it, but I still have that hunger in me to do it, but I just not.
Maybe the tech part of you is taking over at the time and stuff.
The tech part of me, it makes me interested in games.
Okay.
Like this is a funny fact, but how I first started feeling like, I can actually earn money was by playing games. Yes, because I used to play this game called Mortal Kombat, and I was in this school, junior secondary school, and they were these like government school students, because I don't know why, for some reason they like to prove a lot of things then. So they will be lining up.
That's true.
To face me. The Jagaban of the game. And I'll be flogging them. I'll spell your name, I'll spell your surname, I'll spell your grandfather's name. Yeah, I used to be that good, yeah. So I was kind of, it's like a gamble, like bet game. I used to do that. And I used to take home a good amount of money.
And then number 4.
Maybe that is the number I can.
That's the number. Okay, that's fine. And another thing I want to ask, you're so much in the media space. Who do you really look up to? Who is like a mentor. Or role model that you look up to a lot?
There's this filmmaker in America called Jacob Owens.
Okay.
So Jacob Owens owns like a lens company called Prism Lens, and he also like shoots a lot of music videos. Recently, his lens was used for Eminem's album trailer. Eminem is releasing an album very soon. Yes, so he's a mentor in the sense that before I really started to go all in on Genie Media, he gave me advice on how to like go about it, and told me that I should not focus on like petty things, but I should focus on just showing that my work is good. Right. So he gave me those advices and stuff. I almost worked with him as a designer, but it couldn't happen. So, boy, he still gives me advice now and then.
Okay, thank you very much. Before you go, if you were stranded on an island, what are those 3 things that you must take along? You must just 3. Just 3.
Okay. So, unfortunately, my phone, my Wi-Fi has to be there. And then...
Your Wi-Fi?
Yes. And... Would
So
there be water?
You will not chop. No, you will be the one to take that to the island.
Oh, damn.
Just 3.
Shit. That's
so
crazy.
You said phone, Wi-Fi, so there's no
phone,
food.
Wi-Fi, and what can I drink at the same time? What can I drink at the same time? Phone, Wi-Fi, and a bag of oranges. I can eat sometimes. I can squeeze it.
That's smart. So it serves double purpose of food and drink. Okay, that's fine. And then, in order of your usage and priority and the usefulness of the social media platforms, arrange the social media platform: Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, all of that. What's your order?
Okay.
In order of priority, serving the needful, the purpose, and every other thing. Arrange them.
Okay, I really use Snapchat, so it's already last place.
So in descending order, Snapchat?
In sending out Snapchat, and then the other ones I use them a lot too. I won't lie.
Okay.
So let's just say, let's show you Snapchat unless you are sending order.
Okay, sending order from
WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp number 1.
Okay.
Yes. Instagram.
2.
Then
in that order.
Then Twitter.
3.
Yes. Then for Snapchat. Although if you can't see YouTube as a social media
TikTok.
platform, I really use TikTok.
So TikTok is before Snapchat.
Before Snapchat, yes.
Or after Snapchat?
No, Snapchat is lowest.
Lowest for you.
100%.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into it. I always feel old when I use Snapchat. I always tell my friends like, it's not really fun to me. I don't know why people do it. Yes, and every of my friends
in
use
Snapchat, this guy need to go explore that platform.
Yes. I heard that bad girls are there. So.
Okay, talking about girls. Give us your favorite description of your dream woman. Dream. Your dreams and reality. Yes.
Yes.
Big bum bum.
No.
Okay.
I want to take away all the exes and remove their kind of disadvantages. And turn it on.
You want to join. So there's a clay. Let's start molding her.
Yeah, exactly. She must be very intelligent. Intelligent enough to hold a good convo.
Oh.
Yes.
You want to talk for your marriage, or you want to talk for a relationship throughout?
Yeah, I want to be able to say, okay, for example, this kind of convo is an intelligent convo, right? You know, you don't want a girl that's like, okay, sure. You know, you get bored. Okay. What do you know?
Okay.
Then
intelligent, be able to hold a conversation with your man. Okay.
Supportive.
Let's understand supportive, because what does women bring to the table has been causing wahala on Instagram. Tunde Ednot has been posting. What does women bring to the table? So is that supportive? Is it what does they bring to the table? What do we bring to the table? Which of them? So supportive in what sense?
I feel like a woman should be able to. Another controversial topic, but
pay house rent. Pay bills.
You should be able to massage the ego of your man.
Hey, please, how do I massage it?
No, if you
want
it
like this,
you can massage. There's a way you massage it in the night. But it's, but
using tech, please.
But in public, I mean, is it night massage? Is it day massage? But normal, like what I mean by massage is like, kind of. Almost like you're bragging. Obviously, the man has to do enough for you to brag about you.
That's true.
Yes, because I can't put everything on the woman. But if he's doing enough for you to brag, I'll let you brag about it.
Yeah, you're not.
You understand?
I get it.
Like,
to show appreciation.
Yes, so that, because one of the things that a lot of men don't talk about is that if they have someone that they're dating, so, they have someone they're living for, if anything they are doing, they have those people in mind, so it will feel good if they can acknowledge that. If not, even though a lot of guys don't admit it, but a lot of guys are vulnerable. I like to tell people that you think that women are the most vulnerable just because they actually display it more often.
They display their emotions.
Yes, men are crazy. This is the reason why we have a lot of people in prison.
That's true.
Yes.
Because they bottle up a lot of
They
emotions.
bottle it up until
and
it's
then
time
when
to
it's
unleash.
and explode.
100.
Oh, okay. Now, physical description. You've been so much of the intellectual and emotional.
Yes.
Physical. Let's have your description. Shots.
I like shorts.
Really? Wow! The short rules.
Yeah, I like
My
shorts.
team.
Yeah.
Team not too tall.
Team not at all. 100%. Like team
So
not
when
at
they say
all.
kiss your bra, you know be stretching.
You know exactly. I don't know what's up with all these like all these richer folks that are celebrities. I
Okay.
love girls taller than them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get to it, but as of now, it's
No,
kind
no.
of
Okay. Oh no, at this level, wait, are you saying at this level you deal with our type of not
yes.
to, but after this level,
No, I'm saying that I don't see all the rage about
okay,
taller girl.
be taller girls.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm saying that it's possible that can happen. Me and
Yeah.
a taller girl, but it's not my preference.
It's not your preference.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Olisa. It has been a wonderful time speaking with you. Do you have anything signing out signature for us? Anything to say to the audience? Anything to say? Anything to sign out with? Yes.
Wait, if this comes out, right?
Yeah.
And maybe it's a collab post between my account and yours, whatever. Feel free to ask any question. Anybody can ask any question, because I think we have a lot of people right now in this world, in this Nigeria, that have a lot of questions in their mind. They don't have people that
to
at their
respond
age
to
that will
it.
answer it.
Yeah.
They mostly look at all these 50-something-year-old people they have,
Yeah.
So I always encourage a lot of you to just speak to each other. Don't be afraid of just sending that DM.
Yeah.
You understand? And then also believe that your destiny is in your hands. Don't let anybody kind of lie to you. That's what I'm on right now. Like I'm on that press tour of actually explaining to people that you can literally control a lot of things. Now they will come and tell you your school and your workplace, everybody come and tell you that, it's your boss that has this thing in hand. Your boss needs to promote you. It's your principal or your lecturer that needs to do this, give you this degree. You have your life being juggled upon from one hand to the other.
I get it.
That you don't even know where your life is. You don't know what your life is.
Yeah.
People that are on their deathbed, their biggest regret is that they did not do a lot of
They
things
did not do a lot
themselves.
of things.
So
yeah.
just be yourself and understand that you can change your life yourself.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure.
My takeout is Olisa is encouraging collaboration. This is 21st century or 22nd century?
21st century.
21st century.
Yes.
Collaboration is one key thing, not competition. So feel free to have your peer, ask questions, share minds together, learn and grow from one another. Thank you so much. It has been an awesome time with amazing Olisa on entrepreneurship.
Sure.
And see you next week. But before then, please follow us on our social media platform on Instagram at YeYeTalk Podcast and watch the complete video on YouTube at AR Braille. Signing out, it's Ivy, and it's a bye from me to you. Bye.